Hello friends, it's Miss Anna from the Council Bluffs Public Library back with you today for another online story time. Now you might wonder why I'm sitting in a little bit of a dark room today. Well, that's actually on purpose because I have a story that has to be told in the dark. And our story today is called The Enormous Turnip. It's a Russian folktale. You may have heard it before, and there are some parts where you can join in and help me tell it from home if you want to. So let's go ahead and do our story, and then I'll tell you a little bit about how it worked, okay? All right, here is The Enormous Turnip. Once upon a time, a farmer planted a turnip seed in the garden. That turnip seed grew and it grew and it grew. And when it was finally time to pull it, the turnip was enormous. So the farmer went out to the garden and he took hold of that turnip and he pulled and he pulled and he pulled, but that turnip would not budge. And the farmer said, "Fee, fi, fo, fow. I pulled the turnip and it wouldn't come out." He called out to his wife, "Wife, come and help me pull our turnip." So the wife came to the garden. She took hold of the farmer took hold of the turnip, and they pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled, but that turnip would not budge. And they said, "Fee, fi, fo, fow. We pulled the turnip and it wouldn't come out." And so the wife called out to the daughter. She said, "Daughter, come and help us pull this turnip." And so the daughter took hold of the wife, and the wife took hold of the farmer, and the farmer took hold of the turnip, and they pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled, but that turnip would not budge. And do you know what they said? Say it with me if you remember. "Fee, fi, fo, fow. We pulled the turnip and it wouldn't come out." And so the daughter called out to her dog. She said, "Dog, come and help us pull this turnip." And so the dog came and took hold of the daughter. The daughter took hold of the wife took hold of the farmer took hold of the turnip, and they pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled, but that turnip would not budge. And so they said, "Fee, fi, fo, fow. We pulled the turnip and it wouldn't come out." Well, the dog called out to the cat, "Cat, come and help us pull this turnip." And so the cat took hold of the dog took hold of the daughter took hold of the wife took hold of the farmer took hold of the turnip, and they pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled, but that turnip would not budge. And so what did they say? "Fee, fi, fo, fow. We pulled the turnip and it wouldn't come out." Well, all this time, the mouse had been watching from his hiding spot in the barn. He scurried out to the garden and said, "I can help, I can help." And he took hold of the cat. Now, the family didn't really think the mouse was going to be able to help because he was very, very small. But they figured they would try again. And so all together, the mouse took hold of the cat took hold of the dog took hold of the daughter took hold of the wife took hold of the farmer took hold of the turnip, and they pulled, and they pulled, and they pulled, and whoop! That turnip came right up out of the ground, and lucky for the mouse, he jumped out of the way before everyone landed on top of him, and the mouse said, "Wowie, wow, I had no idea I was so strong." Well, that night, everyone on the whole farm enjoyed an enormous turnip dinner. And the moral of this story, my friends, is that teamwork wins. No matter how big or how small, everyone is important. And that is the story of the enormous turnip. Well, my friends, did you enjoy The Enormous Turnip? I know I did, because that is one of my favorite ways to tell a story. Does anyone out there know what kind of puppets I used to tell that story? They're called shadow puppets, right? And that's because all of the characters in the story look like shadows, right? And so this is one of my puppets, and it's just made out of black paper, and it's got it's called a golf tee. It's like a little stick attached to the back so that I can hold it up against the shadow screen. And so this is the Shadow Puppet Theater. I'll hold it up so you can see it. And this was actually made by one of my very talented coworkers, and it's just made out of a box. And so all the characters have a place to sit in the back here, and I can add them into the story. And then they sit in kind of a folded up piece of paper with a ruler attached. Isn't that cool? And then that lets me move them through the story so that they can all try to pull the turnip. And the box has lights around the outside so that you can see the puppets better while I am telling the story. So I think it's a super fun way to tell a story, and I actually also just really love the enormous turnip. So it's a win-win, right? All right, so I'm gonna stay in a little bit of the low light right here so that we can sing a song together. And our song is going to be sung with, what's this? A flashlight. So if you have a flashlight, you can pause the video and go get your flashlight. If you don't have a flashlight at home, that's okay. You can just use your finger and play pretend, right? Pretend that there's a bright, shiny light coming out the end of your finger, and that can be your flashlight, okay? So we are going to, if you have a flashlight, turn it on. Never shine it directly in anyone's eyes, though. We're actually going to point our flashlights up at the sky. So can you point your flashlight up at the sky with me? Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky. Make a circle. Can you make a circle with your flashlight? Make a circle, point it high. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. And now next, can you think about how you could draw a square with your flashlight? Does anyone know how many sides a square has? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So we're gonna draw a square this time. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Make a square, point it high. Point your flashlight to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Now this time, think about the first letter of your name. Do you know how to draw the first letter of your name? The first letter of my name is an A, and so I'm gonna take my flashlight and draw an A up in the sky. But you draw whatever letter your name starts with, or just whatever letter you know. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, make a letter. Point it high, point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Now this time, can you make a zigzaggy line? Do you know what zigzags are? They go like this, forward and backward, right? Forward and backward in a zigzag. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, make a zigzag, zigzag. Point it high, point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. And let's see, we can do one more. How about, do you want to shake it around? Shake your flashlight wherever you want to. There you go. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. Point your flashlight to the sky. Shake it around. Shake, 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 shake. And point it high. Point your flashlight to the sky, to the sky. All right, my friends, that is the end of our song. So I'm gonna turn my flashlight off so I can save the batteries. And I hope that you had a great time in online story time today. I hope you enjoyed our shadow puppet story and our flashlight song. And I can't wait to see you again next time. Have a great day, friends.